Now, before we get started, these are some of the reviews I seen before I bought the wig that made me want to buy the wig. The lace is laying the way it's supposed to. It's an appropriate length and size. It's giving what it's supposed to give. And trust me, I know how to finesse some lace. But this is what they sent to me. What? Am I not bad enough for the good stuff? This is like a bottom of the barrel wig. It was way too tight on my head. The lace did not go from ear to ear. And trust me, I pulled out that measuring tape and I measured. It wasn't even 13. It just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, and I was very, very upset. Like, it's the length. I ordered it because I wanted a short wig so I could cut it and stuff, but the lace, and then when you flip it inside out, the lace, oh my goodness, like, what was that? So essentially, the lace was just too small, too tight, the whole wig in general. Like, it was giving me a headache. It didn't come any further on my head than where you see it, and it was nothing I could do with it, and I was very upset. So my initial thought was to finesse it. I was gonna seam rip all the tracks off and sew it into a bigger cap, but I don't know, they sewed this wig together with the strength of Jesus Christ himself because I could not get that wig apart. So what I ended up doing was cutting it in strips. Yes, I cut that stuff in strips, like everything. I cut it. I even cut the closure off in strips, and I sewed it into a bigger cap with the hope that it would fit my head. So this is what the hair was looking like after I cut it into strips. It was about 6 strips. The reason I got this wig in the first place was because I wanted to try something different. Like, it's about to be fall. I wanted to try like a ginger color. I thought that would be so cute, like a blunt cut bob or throw some curls in it. Who knows? So with every setback, I got more and more discouraged. Once I sewed it all together, I was pretty proud of myself. I pinned it in place to get an idea of where to sew it before I sewed it, and I literally just sewed each strip on. And once it was done, I was really proud. Like, it looked good. It looked a lot better until I tried it on and it was still tight. And then I realized some of this frontal gotta go. And they really had some audacity calling it a frontal. It should have just been a closure in the first place because it only had a little kiss of hair on the side. Like, what sideburns was that gonna cover up anyway? So I cut a little bit from each side off, and it made it more stretchy. It fit on my head, and I was like, okay, maybe I can work with this. So then I moved on to the next step, attempting to bleach it. Now, I knew I was going to bleach it using the watercolor method, so I decided to bleach the knots first. Due to previous experiences, I knew the knots weren't going to get as light as I wanted them to during that method, so I did it first. Now, silly old me, I mixed it in a plastic container, and that container got so hot, I thought it was going to melt in my hands. Bless my soul, because what was I thinking? I moved it to an old glass container, and I worked from there. I saturated the knots, and when I tell you I left it on for almost 20 minutes, and these knots did not lift, according to these reviews, they were supposed to be easy to bleach, and I was confused because they was really small and I liked that, but they was not lifting. And that honestly should have been warning number 1, that this hair wasn't gonna take to this bleach the way I needed it to. So I dipped the hair in the water like a giant chicken nugget, and I'm not gonna lie, the hair was very soft, and I really liked the curls. Like, they wasn't tight curls, but they was like a loose curly type of thing, and it was really cute. But I let it sit in there for a minute, and when I rinsed it out, it didn't even change, not one bit. Like, as you can see, I'm not saying that this hair is absolutely terrible. Like, this is definitely something that I would be able to work with, but with everything I've done to this hair, I was very fed up with it. Even after all of that, though, it was still really soft, but just the fact that it didn't even lighten at all, and I left it in there for a fat minute, and I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Everything about this hair was ticking me off. It was making me so mad at this point. Like, that little annoying little part, I knew it was a 13x4, but golly, that part was so small, it was getting on my nerves. Everything was just getting on my nerves about this wig, and I was fed up with it. So this is what the hair looked like after I rinsed it out. As you can see, all that dark sludgy stuff in the water when I was rinsing it. I think that was the dye, the factory dye with the hair. I don't know, but it pissed me off too. And this hair, it kept a really nice curl. But honestly, girl, point me in the right direction for some good hair, like some quality hair. I'm willing to spend some monies. Or if you want to send me some hair, my business email is in the description box down below. Please just contact me. I'm a nice person. Oh my god. I'll review your hair for you, get you some customers or whatever. But yeah, this was the hair. I put her on Joanne so you could get a better view of her. And yeah, the hair was curling back up. I appreciated that. But everything was just, it was just, ugh. I was so over this wig. And I'm so sorry this video is so short because I was over it. I had so many plans and ideas for this hair. I wanted to do the ginger. I bought everything I needed for the ginger color. And it just wasn't working with me the way I needed it to work. Super pretty though, just not for me. I'm gonna probably end up giving this wig to somebody in my family with a smaller head. I know I could finesse it on somebody. I just couldn't make it work on me, especially because it's not what I'd already envisioned in my head of what I wanted to do. So I was over it. But this was the hair after all of that. And yeah, so I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Like I said, send me some bundles, period. No, but I need a new look. Oh my goodness. So drop your favorite hair in the comments down below so I could give it a look and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.